Hello everybody, this is Money Mom. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about new year, new eating plan. Let's get started and talk about it now. You guys know I did a video recently on my blood work and I told you a little bit about what my doctor was telling me. I'll link that video at the end of this so you can go watch if you haven't seen it. But I wanted to give you a little more detail about what some of my plans are. I do want to say August of 2019, I weighed in at 263 pounds. Right now I weigh right around, well, I'm doing this video ahead, so as of right now I weigh around 185. The good news is I've kept off the weight that I've lost and I've stayed around the same weight since August. That is good news that I haven't started to go back to bad habits and gain the weight. One of the big things that has helped me is two things. Number one, I'm limiting maybe my desserts. I used to eat larger amounts of desserts, and so I limit that. That's number one. Number two, the intermittent fasting helps. And number three, I do exercise. Number four, I don't eat at night. So all of these types of things do help me to at least keep my weight off. That's the good news. I do think I can do better than what I am doing. It does take time to build habits, and sometimes we may want to stay at a certain weight for a while and we're comfortable. We may become complacent, but I am definitely ready to take it a step further and do more things that are better for my body. So I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. Number one, I'm going to be diversifying my exercise. And so I'll be doing some weight training, maybe also some other types of exercising, such as maybe some aerobics, things like that I'll be adding to the mix to diversify my exercise. And that's number one. Number two, I'm going to be for sure, and I've already started doing this, tracking at least 4 days a week. That does help keep me in check, but the mistake I've been making is my portions are a little larger than they need to be. And so I definitely need to be a little more mindful of my portions in terms of tracking. So that's something I'll be working on, but I am back to tracking around 4 days a week. Number three, intermittent fasting. That is one of the biggest things. I would say I probably have a 6-hour window where I eat. That really does help me at least keep my weight off. It helps me to not gain any of the weight back, and it just is a game changer for me. Okay, the next one that may surprise you. Before I was doing low carb. Low carb is wonderful, and each person needs to do, by the way, what works for them, and each person needs to talk to their doctor about what is good for them, because what works for one person may not be good for another, so always check with your doctor. I do have to say a higher, healthier fat diet and low carb is good for me. It definitely helps with weight loss. What I felt I was doing, though, is I was eating a little more dairy than was good for me, and I definitely need more vegetables in my eating plan. So I'm definitely increasing my greens and my veggies, and I feel a lot better eating more fruits and vegetables in my eating plan. So that is a huge thing that I'm doing. Also, something else, I've already been incorporating this, and I really like this. I used to eat in front of the computer. I'm now actually turning the phone off and sitting down for a meal. Even if I only sit down for 15 minutes, eating a meal, maybe reading a magazine, and enjoying and savoring the food and not multitasking while I'm eating. And that has really been wonderful to actually take time to relax and sit down and eat. So basically, my goal for 2021 is to get to 170 and keep it off. I don't know what I'll do from there. I'm not in a race to get there. If it takes me all year, as long as I see the numbers going down and that I'm making continual improvements, which I plan on doing, that's what I care about. I'd like to hear from you. I know we all eat differently. Maybe each of us have different health challenges. We're all different people. If you want to share with me what you're doing, I'd love to hear about it, because I like knowing what's going on in your life, because it may help other subscribers. By the way, if you find this video interesting, please at the end of this video watch the one about my blood work and my doctor appointment. And if you want more personal videos, please consider supporting me on Patreon. That's all for now. This is Money Mom signing off, and as always, I love you. Bye-bye.